Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is July 13th, 2015, and today's Monday morning. So looking at the economic calendar today, just really one thing coming out of the Euro group. It's going to happen all day long, the Euro meetings. But looking at some of the currencies, let's start with the Euro USD. Of course, lots going on with the Euro USD here. We're trading at 111 and change, 37, here in the middle of the rally. I would say that there's a little bit of a resistance here, and we're just hitting a little bit of a support further down here. We're right in the middle of this area, but it's very choppy, the Euro USD, since what's going on in Greece, and I'm not sure if what's going on in China is really affecting the euro, but as you can see here, there's a little bit of a support right down here at 11.11 and 20. So, we rallied all the way to 112 because of the news that came out of Greece, and that was all fine and dandy. And then we sold off right afterwards. We hit this resistance here, and now we're in the middle of this range. So for Monday morning, I'd like to keep it just status quo, and so let's see how we do today. And see if there's any continuation in the Euro USD. Looking at the Dow Jones, we've had a really rocket ride, especially what's going on in China. We had this gap down because of what's going on in China, and then we sold off all the way down to 17,400 in the futures, and now we're trading at 17,700-ish level. So altogether, it's been a really very, very turbulent week for the Dow Jones. As you can see here, this big sell-off, and we're just at the bottom of this range here, which is support. Now, what I'd like to see is some sort of us testing these highs again. I hope that we test these highs again. Let's just say. I'm not inclined to say that we're a bearish market yet because we haven't broken this level at 17,106. But if we do, we could definitely challenge these further levels down here in the fall. But that's looking a little bit ahead of us. But I would like to see some sort of continuation, maybe get back to the 18,000 level, with some sort of rally this week. We hit 17,700, so let's see if we can continue doing that. Looking at oil, oil is dead in the water here, trading at $51 a barrel. Very sluggish, very slow for this time of the year. It's selling off. It really is selling off. Looking at gold, also gold is dead in the waters at 1160. As you can see here, it's at the bottom of the range. The question is it going to hold? Okay, that's really the question of the day. Equities markets are still relatively strong, and as you can see, we're at the bottom. Look at the USD CAD here. As you can see, at the top of the game here, we said that it would challenge it, and as you can see here, we're challenging it. The question is, are we going to go higher? Is the dollar going to get stronger? So that's the question of the day. We really have to look at what's going on in some of the other currencies around the world to verify that. I want to just look up the Aussie USD just really quickly. Let's take a look at it. As you can see here, it's really sold off tremendously over the past year. What's going on in China has affected both the Aussie USD and the New Zealand dollar. So the question is, when is it an opportune time to start buying it? When is the sell-off complete? So we're hitting close to multiple year here support level at 0.71 or 0.74 right now. So I would keep this on my radar because it's really trended really nicely. It's sold off tremendously. It was a great opportunity. We can't watch everything, but you really have to keep your ear on the ground to hear what's going on in the news and to understand what's going on in order to be up on the latest events. So I'd keep this on my radar just because there's so much going on in the markets these days to take advantage of. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.